Welcome to the Totally Honest Cooking Show. I'm Mark. Today we're doing sausage, potato, and cabbage soup. This is a kielbasa. It's pre-cooked, which makes it easy for a weeknight soup. You don't have to spend a lot of time on it. Cut it into your desired thickness and size. With that done, we're going to put a little oil in our favorite soup pot, give it a little shake, and load it up. We're going to let that cook for a little while. We're talking 5 to 10 minutes. Don't forget to twiddle it about. Okay, next up we're prepping our cabbage. We want half a head of green cabbage. We're going to go ahead and cut the root out. And then I'm just going to do a quick chop. And throw it in my salad spinner because it's just easier this way. Okay, at this point it's been 10 minutes. I'm going to kill the heat on the sausage. And I'm just going to throw the sausage into this little bowl. Okay, next up I'm going to strip down one hefty carrot. And I'm just going to give this a quick chopping. Once I get to the big part, cut it in half and keep going. And I had reserved this as the trash bowl, but we're just going to use that instead. Next up I got an onion. The recipe I got calls for half of a yellow onion. This is a sweet onion. They're smaller, well, flatter anyway. So I'm just going to use that. And I'm just going to chop this in the most half-butt way possible on the grounds that it'll be fine. Again, for the 50 millionth time, it's soup. Soup is supposed to be easy. Practice knife safety, kids. If you're going to use the blade to pick things up, be careful. It's not even that bad. It's just annoying. Okay. Now we're throwing our veg in the pot. We might need a bigger boat. A couple big pinches of salt. Eight pinches of pepper. Give it a little twiddle. Then let it rest for a minute. Don't forget that you want to get the fond up, so let it steam itself for a minute, then swizzle it around again. Next up we got russet potatoes. You can peel these if you want. I'm not gonna. And again, it just says chop in the recipe that I'm basing this on. So I'm going to be kind of rough with it. You do you. I've mostly culled it back. Make sure you're stirring this occasionally. Now I'm running 4 cloves of garlic through a garlic press. Why a garlic press? Because it's more garlic per garlic. That's just science. Now we're going to throw that in. It's been about 7 minutes since I threw the veg in. I'm just letting everybody get to know each other there. Okay, 2 more minutes later, we're going to add 48 ounces or 6 cups of chicken stock. And squeeze it till it's empty. At this point, you're going to throw your spuds in and add your sausage back in. Give everybody a stir. Now we're going to go ahead and bring it to a boil and let those potatoes soften. And I don't know about you, but I'm already getting the vibe that maybe I used too big a cabbage. While I'm waiting for it to boil, I'm going to chop up a bunch of dill. You know my rule for chopping. You know my rule for herbs. I'm just going to keep going until either I feel it's enough or my arm is too tired. And once it's at a pretty rapid boil, I'm going to drop it down to a simmer and let it go like that for about 20 minutes. And after time passes, we kill the heat, toss in 2 tablespoons of that dill. And the recipe I'm basing this off of calls for red wine vinegar. I don't have that. I have apple cider vinegar, so I'm going to use 3 tablespoons. Recipe called for 2, but apple cider vinegar has less acid. Give that a good mix around. There we have it. That's a good looking soup. Like, subscribe, ding the little bell. Maybe leave me a comment down below. Let me know how I'm doing. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Bye.